Hello everybody, my name is Mike from m.a.d Gaming and welcome back to reading your comments. Now normally at this point I would tell you what tea mug I am using this week, but we're going to get straight into our first comment because it's kind of linked. The first comment says, you're not drinking tea, the mug is empty. Well, I can prove to you that the tea is actually in the mug, and this is the mug I'm using. It's actually an awesome light up Kylo Ren mug, which is freaking amazing. When you put hot water in it, it lights up. But anyway, here's proof there's actually tea in here. Listen. Look, you can just about see the liquid stuff without me spilling it in there. That tea is there. Except soon, it's just going to be all gone. The next comment says, Mike, how old are you? I'm 29 years old. Yeah, I'm old. And it's actually my 30th birthday this year. And it's on June the 2nd this year that I turn the big 3-0. But I'm honestly not that bothered about it, really. I mean, I've always acted a bit younger than I am. And without this face fuzz, I think I look younger than I am. In fact, the last time I shaved, which was a few years ago, I actually got ID'd for alcohol. And the legal age for drinking in this country is 18. So apparently I look like I'm 18. I am very consciously aware that I'm approaching my 30th birthday. But my feeling is, as long as I keep acting like a child, then who cares? And the next comment says,
This is Sparta!
Is that good enough? And the next comment says, I don't often ask this, but could you answer this question in a next Q&A? Do you watch anime like Dragon Ball or Attack on Titan? They are my favourite. Or do you read manga? Short or long answer? Short answer, no. Long answer, I used to watch a few anime when I was younger. I used to watch Dragon Ball Z when I was younger. I used to watch Cowboy Bebop when I was younger, but I don't really follow it anymore. Not since I've got older. In fact, actually, I was looking at my awesome kind of geeky, well, not mine and Dawn's awesome geeky collection. I've actually got a little Dragon Ball here. He's really cool. He's a little keychain. How cool is he? I got him out of a loot crate a little while ago. But no, I don't watch anime, unfortunately. I don't actually watch much telly these days. I watch a few things, like I'm a massive Whovian, and I used to like Mythbusters before they cancelled that. Been watching a lot of Arrow. That's a really good show. But no, anime, unfortunately, I don't watch anymore. And the next comment says, just wanted to say, your comment was mentioned in Markiplier Subnautica video, so you're currently on one of the lockers. I just thought it was really cool since I already watch your videos too. Oh, and where do you pick the comments from to read in your videos? Do you pick random ones from any of your videos or specific ones?
But also, m.a.d gam for m.a.d gaming said, this is probably the most scared and stressed at a game I've seen you since Vanish. Your character's tombstone will be at the bottom of the ocean, etched with needed more titanium. Well, I've solved that problem now because I've got so much titanium, but I know I'll run out, and thank you for being here all the way back since the Vanish days.
Let's start with the first part. Oh! Yes, I am now officially a locker in Mark's Subnautica series. That's amazing! I mean, I'm a massive fan of Markiplier. I've watched Mark for literally years. I can't remember the first video I watched. It was years. It's been maybe 2-3 years I've watched Markiplier's stuff now. I've not been with him since the beginning, but this is a huge honour for me. I'm really, really touched that I'm a locker in his game. It's awesome. I mean, Markiplier's one of the YouTubers that I look up to, so it's really cool. It's really, really, really cool. And a lot of people noticed it. I actually had loads of comments just telling me, which I hadn't noticed. I was actually recording at the time, and my phone is on silent, and I turn the vibration off while I'm recording because I don't want to be disturbed while I'm recording. And I finished my recording. I can't remember what it was I was recording. I think it might have actually been SCP Containment Breach, which is pretty ironic, really. I looked at my phone, and my phone had just, like, the notifications had gone mental on it, and I just kind of looked at it and thought, where are these comments from? And I kind of read them, and it was like, dude, you're on Markiplier's video. And I was like, what? I've not watched it yet. Oh, I didn't realise what Markiplier had put up that day, so I looked at it, and I was like, oh my god, that's my comment. Holy shit! So yeah, I'm well chuffed. And the second part of this comment, I actually just literally on my community page on my dashboard, I can go through and I literally list all of the comments from the reading your comments video on the Sunday up until the Saturday. So any time from the reading your comments video on the Sunday to the, it's normally a WoW video on the Saturday, any comment on any of the videos, normally specific comments to the videos I tend to leave out, but any general questions, anything general like that, I will include in my list of things to go through for the reading your comments video. So there we go, I hope that helps everybody. And the next comment says, aha, fellow Whovian. Well, as I already said, I'm a massive Doctor Who fan, and I have been for a long time. And before you ask, my first Doctor, the first Doctor Who series I watched was actually a John Pertwee Doctor Who episode, and that's what really got me into it. I then watched a few Tom Baker ones, a few Peter Davidson ones. I kind of stopped watching it after that, and then the series was relaunched again with Christopher Eccleston, and then I was really properly into it from then, and I've watched it ever since. I'll go back and I'll watch some of the original Doctor Who series now and again, and I mean, occasionally they're on telly, which is amazing. So, I mean, I'm not just the new Doctor Who, I mean, I like the old Doctor Who as well. And the next comment says, you might have answered this question, but how did you get into making YouTube videos? Okay, I'm going to try and remember back now. I actually made 2 videos ages ago, I think like 3-4 years ago, during the World of Warcraft Mists of Pandaria beta. Now, at the time, I believe I was inspired by Jesse Cox during the Cataclysm beta to try and make my own videos, and I actually got into the Mists of Pandaria beta during that time and thought, oh, I'm going to make my own videos, it's going to be amazing. And then it suddenly dawned on me just how much work actually goes into making these videos. And those 2 videos I put tons of effort into, but they came out shit. Now I leave them on the channel, they're still there, because the channel is a journey for me. It shows from the very beginning of the channel, where I started all those few years ago, to where we've come to now. And I just, going back to it, I realised that the videos just took so much time to make. And at the time, I was working, I had 2 very young children at that point. Lily hadn't been born. And I just didn't have the time for it. Now, my kids are a bit older, and I sat down and I thought to myself, after watching people like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, and I can name quite a few others that I watch, but I sat down and I thought to myself, well, I really enjoy games. I mean, in my jobs before, I worked in games. I've worked in several game shops, in retail game shops. I've worked in what used to be Virgin Megastore, and I worked on the game section of that. Me and another guy were kind of like team leads on the game section. And I've always liked games. I've always been involved in games. And it just made sense to me that while I'm at home, while I'm a stay-at-home dad, why don't I use my spare time to make videos of games? And also, I happen to have this kind of thing that I like making people laugh. I like entertaining people as well. So it kind of, it goes well together. It's me. It's me. I enjoy games. I enjoy making people laugh. And put the 2 together, and it's just really energized me, and that's what started the resurgence of the channel. So yeah, that was a pretty long answer, but yeah, that was basically what happened. And the next comment says, what's your biggest fear? Well, it's a pretty mundane one, and it's not an amazing fear. I mean, some people are afraid of balloons, which is weird. I'm afraid of heights. I'm not really afraid of much else. Water, maybe. Water is another one, but not as much as I'm afraid of heights. I am absolutely petrified of heights. I will not go up tall things, even though, ironically, I am 6'3" tall, which means I'm kind of high myself, so it's a very ironic fear that I'm tall, therefore I'm afraid of heights. Go figure. And the next comment says, spam, 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 lovely spam, wonderful spam. Love this spam. Okay, I'm paraphrasing that. Keep the videos up. Thanks, Mon. And the next comment says, hello, can you respond? Yes. And the next comment says, Mike, is your YouTube name based from your initials? No, if it was based on my initials, it'd be Msp, Msb, Msb, which isn't particularly... It doesn't roll off the tongue, whereas mad, frantic mad, makes sense. And actually, the initials stand for Mike and Dawn. Obviously, you know Dawn. Dawn's my wife. And originally, when I started the channel up, it was Mike Boyd Gaming. Boyd is my surname, so it was Mike Boyd Gaming. But it didn't feel to me a really good name for a channel. It didn't strike me as a... I wanted to just put it as me, just as me, but I don't know. Suddenly it clicked to me that mine and Dawn's initials actually spell mad, which is pretty much the whole kind of aesthetic of this channel, is that it's a little bit loopy. We're all a little bit loopy, really. And the last comment for today is, question for reading your comments. What is your next sub goal, and did you expect to reach 1,000 subscribers? Okay, my next sub goal, I haven't really thought of one. To be honest. I'm very much an in the day kind of guy. So if I'm having a particularly bad day subscriber-wise, you know, it's not great. And I see how it goes. I didn't even think, and this is to answer the second part of the question, no, I didn't think that I'd ever reach 1,000 subscribers. I remember very early when I started the channel going Christmas shopping with my family and saying, Mum, I've reached 50 subscribers, and I was well chuffed that 50 people would actually watch the videos. Now, I know subscribers doesn't mean people watching, but to me, 50 people is a lot of people. And now we're, oh God, what are we, 1,000... I think we're nearing 1.6k as of recording. I think we're on 1,592 to be exact as of recording. So I don't really have any goals in mind. I would love to just see how far it goes, really. I'm proud to have reached this far, let alone what could possibly come in the future. And I'm happy to just keep plowing away. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying putting in all the work that comes with running the channel, and it's absolutely, it's amazing. It really is. I'm having great fun doing it. But anyway, that does it for this week's Reading Your Comments. Once again, make sure you put your comments down below if you want to be featured in the next video. And also, you can comment on any of the videos in the week. And as long as it's not specific to the actual video, I can use it in Reading Your Comments every Sunday. But once again, thank you everybody so much for watching. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you again soon.